we're on our way.
Hi, welcome to KBTD News. We've arrived in Fort Worth. It's a bit windy, lovely and sunny, but we're ready to go. Can't wait! Yay! Hello everyone. Well, the date is the 8th of April 2024. It's Eclipse Day, and here we are at the stunning Norfork Lake in Arkansas. Now I'm going to hand you over to Tara, who's going to give you lots more information.
Good afternoon everybody, and as Kirsty said, it's Eclipse Day. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is absolutely amazing, and what an absolutely stunning location. We couldn't have asked for anything better, so well done Paul Botton for doing all the research and finding this remarkable place. We're all setting up at the moment. I've got my camera set up already, which is over there. I've been doing some test shots. We're all in focus, so thank goodness for that, because that was my most worrying problem, whether or not I was going to be in focus, but I am, so that's fantastic. In terms of the actual eclipse itself, we will be running a few experiments. So what have I got in my hands? Well, I've got a white sheet. Now this will come in really useful. So the experiments that we're actually going to be running, first one is a pinhole projection. So what you do, I've got a grater, but it's got holes in it, and essentially those holes will act as little projections. So when the sun gets to after 50% with the moon covering, we will be able to do pinhole projection, and we'll be able to see the crescent of the moon and sun in the holes on the sheet. The second experiment we're going to try and run are fuzzy and distinct shadows. So I'm quite fascinated by this one. It looks really cool. I'm not going to say anything more. I will explain it later on. And then the final experiment we're going to try and get, but it's really difficult, are shadow bands. These are absolutely amazing. Just before the sun goes behind the moon, you have these little very grey lines that come out, and they look like undulating snakes. If we get them, I will be so happy. You might hear me whooping, who knows. But anyway, so those are the three experiments that we'll be undertaking. Now, the one thing that people must always do when we are looking at the sun is wear these glasses. It's really important. Without wearing these glasses, you will essentially really damage your sight. The sun is very bright, amazingly so, and it's so bright actually that I was having difficulty seeing the sun on the live viewfinder on my camera. So it's remarkably bright here. But anyway, we're all prepped. We're just going to sit and wait. We've got about an hour before the event starts. Let's see what happens, and I really hope this is going to be an amazing experience. So how do we know what's going on in terms of the timings of the eclipse? Well, there is an app which is essentially an eclipse timer, and it is now counting down for the first contact. So hopefully it'll come back up again, and it essentially means that the sun and the moon are going to start coming together. We are at first contact.
Right, so here we are, and the eclipse is happening. I think what we should do at this point in time is perhaps head over to Tara and see how it's going. So, oh, she's under the camera.
Hi Kirsty!
Hello Tara, how's it going? What can we see?
So, I don't know if you'll be able to pick up, but I don't know if you give me the phone.
Okay.
So, I'm hoping on the back of the camera you'll be able to see where the moon actually is at the moment and the sun. So we're getting there. In terms of the first experiment, we should be able to start doing the pinhole projections. So what we'll do is we'll set up the sheet and then see if all of that works. The app's just been announcing that to get ready for it. So let's see if the first experiment works. So everybody, we are just mucking about, and it is mucking about with shadows, and Richard here is just doing a swan. But if you see down here, I'm hoping, I don't want to get in the way, but I'm hoping you'll be able to see that there's actually a crescent as the eye. And if I stand back up again, yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that you'll be able to see this. So Rich, are you just able to
do what?
So if you can just film. If I move my hat onto the sheet, I'm hoping you should be able to pick up the crescent moon within the bits of my hat here, and that is the sun and the moon eclipsing. Now what's interesting about this is the fact that it's a camera obscura, so the actual sun itself, or the image that you're actually seeing, is reversed. So the bottom is up and the top is at the bottom, and then the image is also, you're viewing it from left to right. So once the sun has actually gone across, we've had totality and it's moving the other way, the actual sun should then move direction as well when it's through the other side, so it will be reversed the other way. I'm just going to see if we can do it with the colander as well. Oh, the colander, the grater as well, and you can just about pick up the crescents on that as well, but it's easier to see with the hat. I think it's absolutely fascinating. Okay, so the next notification has come up in terms of the fuzzy and the distinct shadows. So what I'm going to demonstrate now, again on the sheet, and you'll be able to see again the pinhole as well, but don't get fixated on that. In terms of the fuzzy and the distinct shadows, if I put my arms out, you'll be able to see on this arm here there's a distinct line on the inside of my arm. Same here as well, there's a distinct line on the inside, and then on the outside it's fuzzy. You can only see this during the eclipse, and the reason why is because of the refraction of the rays. So when we're in full sunlight, the rays are going all over the place, they're bouncing everywhere. But as the moon slowly eclipses the sun, the rays become more straight, and because of that you essentially get these fuzzy and distinct shadows. Oh, I think it's so cool, it's brilliant. Okay everybody, what I'm going to do now is set up for the final experiment, which is essentially the shadow bands. I need to use this phone, so you won't be hearing from me until after the eclipse, but I'm so hoping I've got the blanket, or you can't see because I'm doing a selfie, but that we've got the sheet in the right area, and that we actually capture these shadow bands. Let's hope, all right, fingers crossed. So the notification, another notification has essentially come up to say observe animal sounds. Now unfortunately there's a plane coming over, obviously chasing the eclipse, but we can actually hear the cicadas, and also the bird song has started to diminish. So they will soon be going off into the trees and starting to roost. In terms of the colouring, the colour changes, it is really strange. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it actually. It's very weird. Anyway, I think it's like being on the stage. It's the with stage lights. It's weird. As I said, right. It's 4 minutes until second contact, so I'm now going to leave you. I'm going to have this rolling, and we will see essentially if we get those shadow bands. Okay guys, well, final experiment. So I'm hoping that you can see within the sheet my hat and essentially the sun and the moon, and now obscuring around the other way. How cool is that? Hope you enjoyed watching our little experiments, and yeah, catch you later.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely incredible. I'm not too proud to admit that I've been blubbing like a baby, so the sunglasses are on, but that is just the most incredible thing to see, and that memory will stay with me forever. I hope you enjoy our footage.
Tornado forming on the ground.